Lilia Vu, many, many, many congratulations. The 2023 AIG Women's Open champion. How incredible does that sound?
It sounds almost unreal. I had a pretty tough run the past couple months. I didn't feel like myself for the past couple months, so I came into this tournament, I sat down with my team, and we just wanted to be in contention. That's all we wanted, and yeah, somehow this happened.
What changed for you this week then? What did you find to enable you to perform like you did on this global stage?
It just comes down to not thinking about winning, just playing one shot at a time. I mean, this golf course really forces you to do that. It really tests you. So that was my only goal, just to drive the ball well and just give myself chances for birdie.
Look, this has been such a special year for you. You picked up your first victory on the LPGA Tour. You won your first major championship, the Chevron, and now this, a two-time major champion in the very same year. Can you quite believe that?
I can't. Just given after the Chevron and just how I felt afterwards, and just honestly thinking that those two wins were a fluke, and just to be here today, I can't thank my team and my family enough for really believing in me. And it was just really hard for the past couple months, and then somehow they believed in me and helped me get this win here.
It was quite incredible. And for the fact that you're saying, you know, my game kind of left me a little bit earlier this year, mentally wasn't feeling great, for maybe your game leaving you, I'm not entirely sure if there were other things going on as well. But then to put together the rounds that you did over the last 4 days, how did you manage that?
I honestly don't know. I think I just narrowed it down a little bit. And just so much going on. I think I really kept to my one shot at a time. I don't really remember one single shot in particular, but just playing my game.
What were your emotions like coming down the stretch with the big lead that you had, and how challenging was it for you to stay in the moment and not think about how close you were to winning?
I didn't look too hard at the leaderboard. I wasn't really sure where I was at. I just kind of knew that I was doing pretty well, and I think I glanced at it on 16 green just to see where I was at, but I was going to play my game the whole time anyways, because that's the only thing I can control, and that I'm the best player at my own game, so I was just going to stick to that and just have fun.
Not sure if you know this, but you're projected to move to world #1 with your win today. Is that something you ever thought about achieving?
No, honestly, I just wanted to win golf tournaments out here on LPGA, and it's just been a crazy year for me. Just doing pretty well at the beginning of the season and just kind of hit a lull in the middle, just struggling. I thought at the US Open, after I played so bad, I didn't know if I could ever win again.
How did you bounce back from that? You know, that mindset, you were kind of down in the dumps. How did you get to this point this week?
I think just trusting my game a little more. I think I've lost trust in it a little bit post Chevron and just how it turned out at KPMG and the US Open. I haven't been in contention for the past couple months since Chevron. I just was never there. It just felt like I was just trying to not lose something.
Matt here in the middle.
Hi, Lilia. You got 3 wins in 2021, and then this is the 3rd this year. You don't seem to have any fear in the sort of glare and with having the winning opportunity. What is it that's your secret?
Just playing my own game and just not getting in my own way. If I get in my own way, then it just all crumbles from there. I think I came into this week with a good mindset. My team and I talked about just trying to be in contention on the weekend, and that's all I could do.
So when you said not getting in your own way, have there been times when you have got in your own way and you've learned how to get the wins?
I think I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so when I mess up on a hole, when I'm doing well on the weekend, I get really upset because I think the winning could go away just because of that bad shot or that bad hole. But that's not the case, and everybody makes mistakes out there. It's just how you handle it, because the next shot could be the greatest shot you ever hit.
But then I guess you obviously seem that seem like you're quite emotionally attached to your golf, and when that's not working, then it just sends you a bit off kilter.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too. And just kind of being a perfectionist, I think just because I put in the work and I just kind of get disappointed when I know I can hit that shot better. I think that's what it is, to be honest.
Having turned pro in 2019,
Yes.
you won your Symetra Tour events in 21, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay. Was there ever a time when you were at a low during your professional career and your parents said something, now come along, you're going to be fine, or just give us an idea of what your family were feeling?
Yeah, just a lot of things. 2019, my rookie year, was really hard for me. I just put a lot of pressure on myself to perform really well, and I would just get down on myself when I didn't. And then a lot of things, I just went back down to Symetra Tour, and I couldn't even contend there. I was almost dead last at every event. I wanted to put the clubs away and maybe do something else, but my mom, she was always told me that I was good enough to compete out here and be the best, and she's really my rock and the reason why I'm here. And then also with my grandpa passing away at the beginning of COVID, and I remember I was on my way to a tournament. I had saw him in the hospital before I left, and he was okay. It was a little scare, and he told me to just go out there and play my best before my tournament. Meanwhile, he's sick, and he's worrying about me and my golf game. And then by the time I came back, he had passed, and those were his last words to me. And I just always think about that every single day, even when I'm struggling out there on the course. I know he's out there with me, just letting me know that it's going to be okay.
When it was your rookie year and you weren't feeling too good, did you think you would get to this place?
Absolutely not. I thought I was going to be done with golf. I thought that it just wasn't meant for me. I wasn't thick-skinned enough. I didn't believe in myself enough, but my mom did.
Lilia, it sounds like you're, quite hard on yourself and set yourself quite high standards. Can you just talk a little bit about those standards that you set and your goals and ambitions, and how winning the AIG Women's Open as American has fitted into those goals and ambitions?
Yeah, I think I just set my goals really small, and that's how I attained my bigger goals towards the end of the season. I actually write down my big goals at the beginning of the year, and then I put them away and just at the end of the year see if I hit them all. And usually I do. Yes, this is it. And it's just been crazy. I think I just really narrow it down with the big wins, like what I have to do every single day to get better. I think my team, they're just the best people, so they help me do that. So I definitely didn't do this on my own.
But I think that's one of the hardest things in sport, because if you were sitting here telling another golfer this is what they achieved,
Yeah.
you would say you're incredible, you're unbelievable. But it's very hard sometimes to actually take on that and believe it yourself.
Yeah.
When you're out there in what can be a very lonely setting.
Yeah, I think I just have the best people around me that believe in me. Even when I wasn't doing so well, they still believe that I could be the best golfer in the world. So
Yeah.
I'm lucky.
So lucky.